The following is a special presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Get ready, let's go. It's game time and it makes me thirst. I got love for the game, so I had to write a verse. So pressure D and run your set play. When it's not my crossover and my fadeaway J. I think not because my game is nasty. Throw it to the post and I won't let it pass me. You can't hold me, lock me or block me. Try to double team and you still can't stop me. I think quick when I slash, catch the rock, then I smash. Number one on ESPN. You can go home and check that replay again. My trade is money here, nothing but net. I practice all day and play hard for respect from the Jets. Down the youths I own this year. This is where the game is played, the NBA. I showed you once, I showed you twice that my J is nice. So respect my game. I showed you post, but I love to fly, make the crowd volume high. So respect my game. I showed you how to break down the D and shoot the three. So respect my game. I showed you how the ball is played in the NBA. So respect this game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Get ready, let's go. It's game time and it makes me thirst. I got love for the game, so I had to write a verse. So pressure D and run your set plays when it stop my crossover on my fadeaway J. I think not because my game is nasty. Throw it to
It's the Association on ESPN, and I'm Kevin Frazier. The Spurs come in looking to make a stand for all the fans in the Alamo City. Manu will try to work his mid-range jumper into the mix today. It's all about versatility. They'll go toe-to-toe with the Nets. Alonzo Mourning has to be the last resort on defense. He's got that no retreat, no surrender attitude that gets it done on the inside. Nets, Spurs, gonna be off the chain.
Welcome aboard, fans, and grab a good spot on the sofa. We're here at the SBC Center in San Antonio. I'm Bob Fitzgerald with my partner, Tom Tolbert. Tom, you have to be impressed when you look at these starting lineups. Which two guys are going to step it up?
Fitz, here's the first guy that deserves attention. Emmanuel Ginobili has got the game to make some noise, and his range isn't bad either. You have to make sure you get a hand in his face out there. On the other side, you've got a warrior. Alonzo Mourning is just solid when it comes to his defensive responsibilities. He always seems to be in the right place at the right time.
Thanks, Tom. We're just about ready for the tip to get this one started. The Spurs control the opening tip, and we'll get this one started. Bowen takes it in. Follow through.
Forget about that. Forget about the tip. Just throw it down.
Passes it up court. Mourning uses the drop step. Swatted. It's loose. The Nets recover it to Kidd with the jab step. The shot clock shows 5. Kidd shoots with the clock winding down. Yes!
Every coach loves their star players and the intensity they bring to the court.
Parker has the ball. Parker puts it up, bounces short off the rim.
Just couldn't sink that one, and you know he would have loved to drop that mid-range J.
Martin takes the quick shot. Not there for him. Just over 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Nesterovic gains some altitude.
Oh, we got to see that
one again. To Kidd. Grabbed by Mourning. Kittles fired from the post. Maybe next time.
That was a bad matchup on the inside. Well, bad matchup for the offense.
2-point differential between the teams. They work it in. Nesterovic uses the drop step. Mourning gets credited for the block on that one.
That's how you erase players. Get in there and swat the ball away.
Stuffed through by Martin.
No one's going to confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
The Spurs bring it up. They're shooting 40% from the floor. The J was off the mark by Duncan.
If that's the best shot they can come up with for a possession, you know it wasn't a good set.
Bowen swatted that one away, and it's his first block of the game. Parker uses the glass, gets the lay-in.
That was a nice finish there.
Martin puts up the leaner inside, controlled by Duncan. Money on the jump shot.
I can speak from experience on this one. It doesn't feel good as a defender when someone just abuses you with a fadeaway.
To Martin. Martin shoots from the post.
Good looking play coming up here.
Just over 2 minutes here in the first quarter. To Bowen. Duncan is looking for the ball. Duncan goes for the drop step. Blocked. The ball is loose. To Kidd. Kidd high off the glass, and we have a foul. He gets the first of two. He gets them both. The Spurs have the ball. To Ginobili. Pass right wing. Duncan unloads from 10 feet out. Ripped down inside by Kidd. Slams it through.
I think you by the rim there to put a little exclamation point on that dunk.
The Spurs are just behind here. 10-8. To Duncan. To stop the drought. Automatic.
Not quite inside, not quite outside. That little shot can cause hesitation with some players.
To Kidd. Here comes the double team. Sinks the first of two. He's off on the second. It's ripped down by Mustarovich. To Duncan. Duncan glides in.
Watch how a real man does his thing here.
Substitution for the Spurs.
He can't complete the three-point play. Ripped down inside by Mourning. Jefferson, 360s, stuffs it home.
Why lay it in when you can slam it like that?
Parker can pick up assist number 5 this trip down the floor. Rose off the glass, gets the lay-in. And the Nets have the ball and are down 1. Kidd pulls the trigger from the high post. Misses the jumper. The shot in the paint was missed by Mourning.
That's one of those shots where everything looks good for the last second.
A fake pass there to Duncan. Duncan raises up, gets the flat iron, but it goes in.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your entire game.
15 seconds here in the first quarter. Fired long by Kidd.
You can't miss layups. If there is a basketball Bible, that's got to be commandment number 1.
Taken all the way by Ginobili. We're at the end of one. The score, 18-13. Martin inbounds to start the second quarter. To Kidd. Kid goes glass. No worries.
Too much quickness there. You got to really move your feet to keep up with this guy.
To Rose. Kid made the nab back there and records his first steal. Pump fakes. To Jefferson. He's doubled up. Easily rebounded by Duncan.
His mid-range game was on the mediocre side, so he's gonna miss his share of those.
Bowen takes the quick shot. Not there.
Going inside isn't easy when the defense brings that kind of heat.
To Mourning. Mourning goes to the drop step.
That's nice. Let's see that one again from another angle.
Parker has the rock. Parker shoots from the top of the key. Hits it.
So many players only go inside or step way outside and take the three. When you got the mid-range jumper, you add a whole other dimension to your game.
Kid with the step back. To Jefferson. It's deflected. The Nets recover it. Kid sails in. Can't score after the crossover.
His low post game isn't anything to write home about, so it's not surprising to see him clank that one.
Jefferson blocked that one and gathered it up with a nice defensive play. To Mourning. Slammed down by Mourning.
Dunks don't have to be flashy. They just have to go down.
And the Spurs are holding on to the lead, 20-19. Ginobili fires from the right block. Money on the jump shot.
Gets his feet set and knocks down the shorty.
To Jefferson. Jefferson releases from close range. Money on the jump shot.
To go inside and make plays like that is the name of the game.
And the Spurs work it up. They're shooting 61% from the floor. Jefferson got his hand on that shot and blocked it out of bounds. Nesterovic comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Knocked off course. The Spurs have it go out of bounds and turn it over. Kid crosses it over. Kid commits the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
That's how you play defense. He saw exactly where the play was going and got in the way.
To Duncan. Duncan windmills. Swatted away. Ripped down by Jefferson. Kid off the glass. Blows the layup.
Great scores never met a shot they didn't like. I'm sure that miss is not going to slow him down.
Ginobili is hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the foul line. Mourning will come off the floor. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Kid shoots from the post. A rare rebound by Parker. The rejection with perfection.
Substitution for the Nets.
He can't get the first. Good on number 2. The Nets are at the controls. Harris spins. Harris with a charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
Sometimes you just got to sacrifice your body, but when you draw the charge, it's all worth it.
Parker works it up, and he's got 7 assists. To Duncan. Duncan from the left block.
Great play. Let's see.
Kid with a crossover with the runner. Rebounded inside by Bowen. Deflected. He's off on the second. Nesterovic gets aggressive. Count it. The rebound pays off.
This is one of those guys they don't run a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points, by getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
Kid commits the charge in. That will be his second foul of the game. Ginobili brings it up, and he's got 9 points. It's stolen.
If If you're not going to protect the ball, well, he's just going to take it.
Taking the length of the floor and dunked down by Harris.
He took it all by himself on the break, and that was the right decision.
The Spurs could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. Nesterovic pulls the trigger from 8. Swatted. Hauled down by Harris. Fades. Easily rebounded by Duncan. No way, no how. And the Spurs can't hit the broad side of the barn here in the second quarter. Capped off with a dunk by Harris.
The pace from the first quarter is carrying right on over into the second quarter. Neither team is letting up.
To Duncan. Duncan shoots it.
The height advantage really comes into play here.
Jefferson to the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
Fits and defender had position all the way on that one. You just can't bowl over people like that.
Mourning looks fresh coming back on the floor. Skip to Nesterovic. Jefferson with the personal. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bowen will head to the bench. To Parker. Here comes the double team. Parker shoots from the paint. No doubt about it.
He's so good at maintaining ball control while executing the spin. That's how you break down a defense.
With the denial. And that's his second block of the game. Kidd made the pickpocket, and that's his second so far. Nice job of the assist by Kidd.
Give that man kudos. That shot was even harder than it looked.
Parker works it up. He's shooting 60% from the floor. Parker takes it in. Gets the bucket and 7 points this quarter. He's got 9 in the game.
That play simply just would not have been possible without the spin move.
Kidd high off the glass. Big bucket by the 10-year man out of California.
Coaches are always happy when players establish the inside game.
Parker sails in. Drops in the buzzer beater. The clock runs out and we're heading to halftime. The score, 38-29. With the action on hold. Martin throws it in to start the third. A fake pass there to Kittles, and that's his first takeaway of the game.
Protecting the ball is priority number 1. You can't start thinking ahead and lose track of the handle. This guy is just too big for his defenders.
Passes it way up court. He's double teamed. To cut it to single digits. Hits it.
Not quite inside, not quite outside. That little shot can cause hesitation with some players.
Parker with an assist here. He'll have 10 assists on the night. To Parker for a double-digit lead. Parker, 12 points by the third-year man out of France.
With that shot, they've got a nice cushion for themselves on the scoreboard.
He's doubled up. Martin releases from 15. Nice rebound by the 7-year man out of Wake Forest. To Ginobili. Ginobili shoots from the post. Not there for him.
Most players have the advantage when they go inside. He's one of those guys who just always seems to have trouble in there.
Can't cut the lead to single digits. Off the mark by Jefferson. It took them 3 tries, but finally made by Mourning. And the Spurs have the ball in the lead, 42-33. To Nesterovic. Nesterovic releases, gets the front rim. Jefferson with the crossover. The shot from the post missed by Jefferson.
That one just looked a little off when he released it.
Deflected and gathered by Kittles.
You're not used to him getting a hand on the ball like that. Nice block on that one.
Jefferson has now hit double figures.
Oh, man. That's just flat nasty.
The Spurs recover the loose ball.
It's tough to play post defense in this league, especially.
The Nets take it out. They're shooting 44% from the floor. To Mourning. Kidd steps back. 7 on the shot clock. That last lay-in was good by Kidd.
The crossover was the key on that one. Once he made that move, the defender was in deep, deep trouble.
The Spurs are up 7 and have the ball. Now by Duncan. Fired short by Duncan.
When you settle for that kind of a shot, you've failed on offense. Failed miserably, I might add.
And the Nets were the last ones to get a piece of it before it headed out of bounds. The Spurs have the rock. To Nesterovic. Nesterovic goes with a runner. Hook it.
It's never easy to hit a shot while on the move. That's why that runner was so impressive.
Kittles brings it up. To Kidd. Kidd releases from the stripe. Ripped down inside by Nesterovic. Kidd is tagged with a reach, and that is his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
To Parker. In the paint. Duncan uses the glass. Lays it right in.
Superstars make plays on both ends of the court, plain and simple.
Jefferson crosses over. The lead is cut to single digits by Jefferson.
That's a nifty little combo that kept the D at bay. Looks like the defender wasn't expecting the crossover.
9-point ball game. To Nesterovic. Pass caught by Parker. Caught by Duncan.
Check out the nice little two-handed jam on this replay.
Kidd takes it up, and he's got 11 points. To Kittles. Jefferson looks to break his man down. Dumps it off. Martin is hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the foul line.
Too much contact there. No question for the ref to blow the whistle on that one.
He can't get the first. He misses the ball. Here's the break. Grabbed by Ginobili. Rejected hard. And it's sent out of bounds. Ginobili off the glass. Lays it right in.
The Spurs are shooting lights out. It's bad enough when one player gets it going. When the whole team shoots as well, you might as well forget about it.
Jefferson is called for the charge, and that is his 3rd foul so far. The Spurs are on a 10-4 run here. Dumps it off. Ginobili glides in. Doesn't get it all the way there.
That's the kind of shot you want, Fitz. You can't ask for better execution on offense. Sometimes they just don't go.
Here comes the double team. Mourning fires from the post. Hits it.
To go inside and make plays like that is the name of the game.
Parker takes it up, and he's got 12 assists. Skip to Bowen. Duncan with the windmill.
Watch him elevate on the replay.
To Kidd. Kidd lets it go from the wing. Plucked out of the sky by Duncan. That last jumper by Parker.
This team has got a huge lead. I wonder if you're the opposing coach, you're thinking, if I had a white flag, I would throw it right out at midcourt.
To Kidd. Long range. Good with the open shot. We've just finished the 3rd quarter, and it's a double-digit game. The score, 56-44. Nesterovic inbounds to start the final quarter. To Ginobili. Ginobili high off the glass. Sends it back the other way. A rare rebound by Kittles.
Warning.
Parker takes it up. He's shooting 77% from the floor. Duncan gets some hang time. Dunks it down with one hand.
What you've got here is a smart player taking smart shots.
Kidd takes the quick shot. It falls.
He's making his living down there on the inside.
The Spurs have the ball in the lead, 58-48. To Ginobili. Ginobili tries the spin move. Owen gets it right back after the block. The Spurs recover the loose ball.
That's called looking for the highlight reel.
Kidd works it up court, and he's only hit 2 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. To Kidd. Kidd crosses it over. Kidd uses the glass, gets the lay-in.
This guy is lightning quick, and he knows how to use it. That's why he's so scary.
The Spurs take it out. They're shooting 57% from the floor. The layup is tossed in by Parker.
The Spurs are just like sharks on the inside today, and they smell blood.
The Nets bring it up to Kidd. Kidd takes it in, knocked off course, and that's his 2nd block of the game.
No better feeling than when your teammate has your back. A nice rotation set up that block.
To Bowen. He's double teamed. Parker goes glass, gets the lay-in.
This guy is smoking. If they're smart, they'll keep feeding him the ball.
Just over 3 minutes here in the 4th quarter. Fakes the pass. Skip to Kidd. Kidd crosses over. Kidd pulls the trigger from the high post. It's ripped down by Duncan. Pass caught by Nesterovic. Off the right rim and in by Nesterovic.
He generally doesn't score in bunches, but he'll take his shots when he can.
Caught by Jefferson. Ready drive through the lane by Jefferson. Parker on this trip can get assist number 15. Parker on the finish. Rejected hard. The long rebound by Kittles. He's doubled up.
Good looking Jay right here. Even though the guy's smaller, he's able to wiggle free and get his shot off.
Martin gets called for the reach, and that is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Parker takes it up court, and he's 5 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. Lob to Duncan. Duncan takes a turnaround J. No serve.
A few more feet in, and he would have had a good chance to sink that one.
To Kidd. Kidd sizing up his man. Floats it up. Not there for him.
That's a shot NBA players don't miss in practice. Once the game starts, it's a whole different story.
Parker is credited with the assist. That's his 15th.
You have to hit a few of those mid-range ones like that before the D starts taking you seriously.
To Jefferson. Martin had his pass go out of bounds, and they'll give the ball up. Duncan heads up court. To Bowen. Fakes. Lob to Duncan. Out on the right. Parker glides in. Drains number 23.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
Kidd brings it up, and he's got 20 points.
Backcourt
Corday
violation.
wasn't careful with his position. He gets nailed with the backcourt violation. To Duncan. Pass left side. To Parker. Parker unloads from about 20 feet out. Rebounded inside by Mourning.
One more time. Check this out.
.49 seconds here in the game. To Ginobili. Now outside. Back to Parker. 7 on the shot clock. Pump fakes. Parker with the finger roll. Fouled hard, and he'll take a trip to the line. Sinks the first of 2. He gets them both. 30 seconds here in the game. Kittles with the crossover to Martin. Jefferson goes with the crossover. Jefferson shoots from the post. The defensive rebound by Nesterovic. to Parker. Outside pass. To Duncan. Duncan goes with the fadeaway. No one's home. That'll do it for us. Your final score for tonight's ball game, 72-56. That was some game. We can't leave without getting the storyline from our own Tom Tolbert. Tommy, it's all yours.
Thanks, Fitz. The Spurs, numbers-wise, played a pretty even matchup today, but it looked like they were just a hungrier team. Now, you won't find a column for desire on the stat sheet, but that was the most important ingredient today.
Well, that about tells the tale, Tom. We also don't want to forget the MVP. Parker gets our ESPN Player of the Game and ends with a total of 25 points and 15 assists. Make sure you catch SportsCenter so you can stay on top of the latest news in the sports world. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.